Hello everyone, my name is Artorias and I'd like to welcome you all to the very first episode of my Minecraft survival series and the very first episode of my channel overall. Now, I'll just straight out admit, I like this spawn. I mean, sure there's not a village or anything essential, but at least it's not a jungle or a dark oak or a spruce. All biomes that seem specifically designed to kill people. And whenever they try and live above ground, it's just constant stream of skeletons that survive in the daylight, shooting the hell out of you. It's just not good, I tell you, just not good. Now, oh, okay, never mind, there is a village. I stand absolutely corrected. I take back everything I said. Well, except for that the spawn is good and I like it. I'll just say that's even better now. Because I did not expect to get a village. Normally I have to travel hundreds of thousands of blocks, just like anyone else, to find one when they choose a random spawn. And there's already baby villagers here. Okay, let's see. Well, I don't mind if I do. I'm going to take some of your wheat. Don't worry. I'll replant it. Simply so I can take more later. Is this necessity of survival. Is the simple bare necessities of life. And what was I planning before all of this? Ah yes, I like this spawn. Less of a chance of getting absolutely slaughtered. And, well, as long as I stay away from mountains, I won't get killed by silverfish. One of the most embarrassing things ever, but yes, it does happen. It's just like with the mobs that hide under the trees, it's just something that happens, something that you don't expect to happen, but it does. Like casually going around in a hardcore series with a bunch of friends, and then, well, silverfish. Bane of my existence, I tell you. Them, skeletons, creepers, and what is it called? I always forget their names because you have to go about sleeping, and I never do that. Ah, phantoms. Phantoms are another bane. But I do not exactly have to worry about that anymore since I'm not with friends who refuse to sleep, and so I don't have to deal with them. Peering. Even better, blacksmith. Ooh. I'll take your generous contribution to my survival. Crafting bench. And I'll admit, I'm not actually going to stick around the village because I hate building in deserts. It's just you're digging underground expecting to build out a mine shaft, build up a base, and you just get absolutely swamped with blocks that absolutely suffocate the hell out of you. And you just destroy one thinking, oh god, I'm going to survive, and then another drops on your head, and it is just not fun, I tell you, just not fun at all. Sucks all the fun out of everything. Oak for planks for the floor. I wonder what it would look like with the... Nope, yeah. First base. Shall begin now. No, I am not going to use any speed up thing. I do not know how to yet. That's just the simple fact of anyone starting out on something. You do not know everything, but you shall learn, one by one. I made an odd numbered house. I know at some point that's going to irritate me, because double doors is just... it looks brilliant. But I'm just going to have to deal with it for now, until I can build a proper base. For now, this is just a starter house, and I believe... I'll call it a crap shack. That's just generally what I call my starter houses. I know it's a bit odd, but at the same time, it is very true. Starter houses are generally not the best. You got people building dirt huts. You got people building cobble blocks. You got people just digging holes in the ground. But they suffice to fit the needs. Oh, you cannot be... one block. Just one block more. Oak. Oh, we already have to deal with mobs. Just brilliant. It hasn't even been the first night. Chop, 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 chop. Why didn't I make an axe? I mean, you've got all... in hindsight, not exactly professional. You got the professionals who make all the tools straight off the bat, and this is just adjusting period. Got to deal with nerves and all other sorts of things off the bat. I mean, who isn't nervous about the first time they do anything? First time school, first time job, first time interviews. Everyone gets nervous about that sort of stuff, so it's only logical to get nervous about this as well. Okay. Just why? What should I do? What should I do? First things first, stone tools. No, wooden, because I need to get to... Actually, I can jump straight to iron. Why does this stuff just never click straight away? Okay, this shall be the location of the mine shaft. Or a basement, whatever I decide to do. Mine shaft's first. Mine shaft's the best idea. Okay. I can't even make a furnace yet. Yep, definitely need to make a mine shaft. 100%. God. Eight, nine, enough for a furnace. And I really need torches, so I'm going to just go chop down a tree to get charcoal. Once that's smelted up. Actually, wait. First day, house built first. The one thing I just absolutely love about acacia, oak, and... No, I believe it's just acacia and oak, is the fact that you can see through the bloody doors. I don't want to recite how many times I've just walked through a spruce door, walked through a dark oak door, expecting it to be all nice and safe outside, and then just get absolutely slaughtered. I mean, their appearance is good for a lot of builds. I admit, it's very good for decoration purposes. It's not the best for survival purposes to have as a front door. Unless you want to expect to get jumped every time you exit your front door. In which case, I wish people luck with that. I am not exactly the sort of person to want to have to deal with that all the time. And oh god, that just looks ugly. But what can I say? Crap shack. It can be repaired, or better yet, better base can be built once the resources have been gathered. Crap shack. I don't exactly see any sheep, so I might have to deal with phantoms anyways. So roof it is. I'll just make it out of acacia as well. I generally like having 3 high roofs, even though they can make you prone to being absolutely murdered by endermen. But on the same level, I don't know, I'm just the sort of person who loves jumping around in the game. But I hate auto jump. Anyone else hate auto jump? I think everyone hates auto jump. It's just... it ruins the flow. Or however it's said. Having to manually survive all by yourself. You've got your hands on your keyboard and you're just running. Sometimes you don't want to auto jump, like right next to a ravine. I mean, seriously. The amount of times I've seen that happen to people is just... it's a riot, an absolute riot. Smelt faster. Okay. First torches. House is lit up. No longer need to worry about anything spawning inside. Mine lit up. Going to have to mine. Dig, dig, dig. More torches. Sunset is approaching. The end is nigh. When the giant cube falls from the sky, everything will be set ablaze. Down we go. And I'm not digging in the way I normally do. There. Reason why I dig 3 blocks tall is simply so that when I dig out the bottom block to install stairs, it is just so much easier. You can just run straight up and down. Don't need to worry about jumping. Don't need to worry about wasting food. This is what I get for being distracted. Now just imagine that was a pit to lava. Yeah, this isn't going to be pretty during the adjustment period to learning how to talk and game at the same time. I don't get how people manage to get as good as they have, but undoubtedly I will adjust. And ooh, I just have amazing luck today. That's it. Nothing else can explain finding a village and finding a mineshaft at the same time in the same episode. Now, if only there wasn't a skeleton I could hear. I can hear you. You're just waiting to kill me, aren't you? Yeah, I'm just going to do that until time where I can safely deal with a mineshaft. Because right now, I do not believe I can tackle a mineshaft and survive. It's a really good thing I'm not doing hardcore. I'll just say that flat out. I just sort of... Oh god. I was hoping I got like the side of the mine, not the right in the middle of it, because now I'm going to have to deal with all of this. Why can't things just go my way? Well, actually they are going my way. Stupid. You've got a village and a mine shaft. Ooh. Didn't even see the... Oh god. I need to learn how to beep. Put that on list. Must learn how to beep out swear words. Yep, this way is much more promising. If only I had more torches. Why couldn't I have run into coal? It's supposed to be one of the most common resources in the game. I'm gonna have to go back up. I can't film showing a darkened mineshaft where no one can see anything. That's just not entertaining at all. Just watching a black screen with only audio. Still nighttime. And I had more charcoal on me the whole time. Wow. That's just a riot, I can tell you. This is all planned. Totally. Nothing is improvised here. Nothing at all. It's an elaborate scheme. Yeah, I doubt anyone can believe me when I'm speaking in such a sarcastic tone of voice. And the Lord said, "Let there be light." Yes, 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 I need iron, but where's the coal? Coal is an absolute... And a raving. Oh crap, 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 oh crap. Now, why don't you just die? That happened. uh, Yeah, this is going to be a long haul, isn't it? A really long haul. I do not see myself being able to kill the Ender Dragon at this rate, but I should hopefully be able to manage that. I mean, who can't beat the Ender Dragon? No one take offense to that if you can't. I myself have never fought it, although that is mainly because I have never decided to go challenge it. Unless you count... Well, technically, I didn't really do anything. I just sort of went to the end with a bunch of mates, and they just slaughtered the dragon whilst I tried and failed to shoot it with a bow. Still pretty entertaining. I mean, I got the XP. That was fun. And now that I have coal, everything in this world is right. Order has been restored. Why do I keep doing that? It's because I'm on the same block. I know this. It irritates me. I just wish I didn't do it. And voila, more torches. Apologies if mining and talking isn't to anyone's taste. This is just beginning out, get over nerves, and then deal with whatever else comes afterwards. I was also advised that doing a Minecraft video, you don't exactly want to skip a lot because otherwise either people miss huge chunks of content or things start seeming very fishy. I mean, yeah, you don't exactly expect to click onto someone's video and expect them to have found hundreds of dozens of diamonds and everything when before they barely had up to iron gear. That's just... People don't exactly get that lucky that often. Sometimes you do, but it's not a common occurrence and not something that you expect to see in a video. And can lead to lots... I didn't bring a crafting table. I brought enough wood to make a new one though. And to get towards bedrock, going to need to give a sec. Just keep digging, just keep digging. Very soon I'll hit bedrock, then there can be strip mines, all that sort of crap to get diamonds. I'll fully admit I do not like making strip mines. I can admit that they are efficient, they are very helpful, but God are they arduous. They're so boring, time consuming. You're just digging in a straight line for hours upon hours. Ooh, I've hit bedrock. Just like a goldfish swimming around the bowl. What was I talking about? Ah, yes. Mine shafts are just... Digging the strip mines are arduous. They take forever. Now, caving. Caving is fun. You're going around all sorts of corners, twists and turns, and you don't know exactly what's going to happen next. You don't expect it. I mean, I don't exactly like getting attacked by creepers or skeletons just absolutely out of the blue, but it does liven things up every now and then. I mean, part of the fun is the danger. Something unknown happening. If nothing like that's happening, then there's no fun in it. Even if they terrify the hell out of me and I feel like I should just back away. But yes, that is the fun. Gets your heart pumping. The more adrenaline you have, the more your heart pumps, the more fun you have. And that is all part of the elaborate reason why I'm blocking off everywhere mobs can come in. Yep, definitely. There is no alternate reason to that. Like being absolutely terrified I'm going to get slaughtered in the first episode. That's just bad luck, I tell you. Getting massacred in the main episode would not be fun, not at all. I mean, what would people think of me? I'm not that much of a noob. Yeah, this is where you expect a creeper to come and blow you up, but no. That is not quite what I expected. Now, what was I need sheep. Where are you, sheep? I need your wool. I need a bed so I don't get assaulted by phantoms. They're not useful until much, much, much later, and even then you can get mending. Yeah, I don't feel sorry about this at all. You shall be sacrificed for a greater purpose. One. You know, there really should be a mechanic where they run away when they see the others get killed. Because, I mean, just this is... It's not what you expect. Not at all. You'd expect them to all be panicking and running around. But nope, they just calmly sit there and watch it happen. I could have kept those and bred them. I could have had a food supply. Funny the things that strike you in hindsight. I've just got to pray there's something around. More sheep, more chickens, more... Well, actually... Yeah, chickens, cows, anything that can be a food source. Keep me alive just that little bit longer. I'm going to prolong my death as long as possible. That is the whole part of the fun of survival. This really is a crap shack. Wood. Wool. Bed. You know, something that still puzzles me is the fact that Minecraft went into so much effort to make all these different designs for doors, trap doors. They made all the different colors for the beds. And yet, no matter what wood you use, it always looks like it's oak on the bottom. It's just one of those odd things that makes it stand out every now and then. You don't expect it, but you also expect it. It's not exactly disappointing, but it's odd, I'll just say. It's very odd. Got that cooking. Need wood. Need to make a pen for food that I do not yet have. I just figured out the perfect name tag to attach to any animal I find and just have it that be the one that I keep around. Their name shall be emergency rations. Yes, I know. It's not very funny. It's not entertaining at all. Having a name like emergency rations for an animal. But at the same time, you gotta admit, it kinda is. Oh god, that just makes it look more like a crap shack. I'm just gonna hide my face in embarrassment. I'm sticking inside. No one shall ever see me again. I shall be a hermit, a troll, hides inside caves, and crap shacks. Food, smelt up iron. Yeah, that's enough for a chest. You can make them out of the woods. Yep. Yeah, I can admit having different chests out of different woods would not be a very convenient idea. Because I've only just realized how many times me or others have crafted a chest in this game out of mixed combinations of woods. If you couldn't do that, then well, that would be very irritating for a lot of people, I believe, personally. And I remember why I got that wood fort. That was going to be for a pen. Not to make the crap shack look even crappier. Waste of durability. Waste of time. And waste of effort. Circle round, open door, shut door. And then a bunch of sticks. More than that. God, you really don't get a lot of fences when you make this stuff, do you? And that's the recipe for a gate. I feel like an idiot. 15. I can work with that. Yeah, I can work with that. 7, 8. I don't get why it is that people get into the habit of chopping with their hand. I mean, start out doing that in the game. It doesn't mean that has to stick as a habit, but it just kind of does. It can get annoying, but that's just the game. You're so used to punching things all the time at the start that just it's ingrained in your head that you can do it when there's a much faster and much more efficient way. Like this axe. I hate trees like you. I chop down the bottom, chop down up the top, expect everything to be gone. I come back 2 days later and you're just still hanging the edges, there being one bloody log stuck inside of you. Oh yeah, it's becoming nighttime. No, it's not, it's just behind the clouds. What was... Yeah, I was journeying out to get either chicken, cow, sheep, anything that can be a reliable food source for a period of time. Per cows, though, it'll make getting books so much easier. The alternative to that is... God, what is the alternative? Getting a trade for the villagers? That'll cost so much emeralds and so much time. And time is a precious commodity. Just ask anyone. We've got bees. They can be a food source, right? Yeah, they make honey, which you need lots of glass for. I can do that eventually. They also make your crops grow faster. But then again, I don't exactly have the resources to make a giant farm room and set that up right now. Ugh. Absolute trauma. You just walk past and hear it buzzing. Now that's a horrid thing. You're just laying down, nice and peaceful and quiet. You slowly raise your head from the water and then zzz, and you get sting right in your ear. Right in your temple too. It's just ugh. Even though it wasn't bees, that buzzing, it just sticks with you, man. Any second, you expect another sting to go through your skull. And may I just say, it is lovely to see you, my leather supply. Now follow me. Don't worry, nothing bad's gonna happen. Casually sharpens axe. You know, this is the first time they followed me for so long. Normally, I don't know what it is, but all animals in this game just seem to lose interest so easily. And it annoys the absolute hell out of you when you're trying to set things up properly. You just lure the creatures and all of a sudden lose interest, walk like half a dozen blocks back. Almost as annoying as trying to lure villagers. I mean, you can lure them with trade stations and stuff, but that's just... It's not fun to pick up and place down a block repeatedly for who knows how long. That's actually an upside to having a village right next to me. Really? You trying to do this to me? Good. I didn't expect that to work. But yeah, it's so much better to have a village so close by and easily accessible. That way I don't have to do any of the very long and annoying things where people set up massive transports through the nether to drag villagers from their homes all the way to a setup back at their base. It's just, it makes life so much easier, you know. Now come on, get in here before it's nighttime. You just have to do this, don't you? One of the most irritating things happen in the game. Now, one at a time. Thank you. Now stay there. You're not needed at the moment. And it's been a while now. I believe this shall be where we cut the first episode for today. I'd like to thank you all for coming to see the first episode of my channel. My name is Artorius. If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell notification if you'd like to see more. See you all next time.